Dave Filoni is a treasure that is too good for this world, and we need to protect him at all costs.
Don't get too proud of this technological terror you've constructed.
So episode 6 of The Mandalorian is out today, and I guess you could call this episode a side quest. I mean, he's basically doing what he's been doing for most of his life, taking jobs for money, but I can understand why some people might be a little pissed off that we now have, 2 episodes where we haven't progressed the Baby Yoda plot further, which I don't need. I'm absolutely just enjoying the Mando going on these bounties, taking these jobs, and expanding the universe and also his character, but I do understand from the perspective of people that need more fast pace, boom, 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 and they don't like it. And that's okay if you're that type of person, if you don't like slow world and character building and you just like non-stop progression. I mean, that's why the, God, what are they called? The Transformer movies do so well. Because a lot of people just like that fucking mindless go, 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 boom, boom, boom. And that's fine. If that's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy. You can complain about this episode all you want. That's within your right. That is your opinion. Unless it's not. I'm not sure if I've said this already. I may have in a previous episode review, but it's pretty obvious the why to the Mandalorian disliking droids is because he was a little kid during the Clone Wars and he saw droids just murdering his friends and family, which is a pretty normal thing. If you go and look at the other Star Wars canon, you have characters that were alive during the Clone Wars that in the OT just hate droids. They fear them, they don't trust them, you know, kind of like on Tatooine. No droids allowed in this cantina. It's because of the fear from the Clone Wars. So I understand why he gets such a joy out of killing droids, and he really doesn't ever want to work with them, and he doesn't trust them. Because a lot of people alive during the Clone Wars in the Star Wars universe, or galaxy, just did not trust them afterwards. If you want a example in our own world, which I'm more than sure you don't, think about in America after 9/11, everybody fearing Muslims. It's just something really bad happens and a group does it, even if it's a small group, and then all of a sudden it's, oh, everybody's like that, everybody's a terrorist, everyone might kill me, and it's the same way with droids in the Star Wars universe. Okay, more on what I loved about this episode. There were a lot of awesome references and Easter eggs, and I know some people might complain that basically the whole Mandalorian series so far has just been full of so many Easter eggs, but I feel like it's not obnoxious. To a certain degree. I mean, there was some things like mentioning Canto Bight. No. We don't ever mention that place. And then, oh, are you a Gungan and Yusa? I'm just like, all right, I get what you're doing, but at the same time, no. I really enjoy seeing how badass the Mando is and why the Mandalorians are considered the greatest warriors in the galaxy. I also love by the end of this episode how it basically turned into Home Alone on the Mando ship with the droid and Baby Yoda, and also how it turned into like a horror-ish thing on the prison transport ship. The flashing lights as the Mando was getting closer, terrifying. Although I don't know why he didn't kill them. He has to know that eventually they're going to get out of prison. I understand that they're being taken to a New Republic prison, but eventually they're going to escape, and if they were smart, they wouldn't go after him, but I have a feeling 2 out of the 3 aren't that smart, and they might cause trouble for him later on. Although I do love that the Mando was smart enough to put the tracking beacon onto the station and totally get them fucked up, because he knew they were gonna try to kill him. I love his comment to Baby Yoda, I told you that was a bad idea. Baby Yoda's like, yeah, I fucked up. And that's when we got the cameo of Dave Filoni as a New Republic X-Wing pilot, which I will cherish in my hearts of hearts for the rest of my life. I love that man. Please give him control of all of Star Wars. Lucasfilm, do it. Bill Burr as Mayfield, he was okay. I mean, Bill's not the greatest actor. I'm really surprised he's in Star Wars given how much he hates Star Wars and Star Wars fans, but I guess he was really impressed with this series, and Jon Favreau, sorry, really wanted him to be in it. He was decent in this. I really enjoyed his character, though. He's a hard ass in real life, so seeing him be a hard ass in a TV show is like, oh, okay, you're just being yourself, basically. I did love the surprised look on his face when he saw how badass the Mando was, and then you could see in his head the wheels turning going, oh shit, we're gonna have to double cross this guy, and he's a total bamf. Oh, and by the way, Mando, the joke about stormtroopers, overdone and not funny. Stormtroopers are good shots. How dare you? Oh wait, also, so my favorite Bill Burr quote of this episode was the, "Are you questioning my managerial skills or style?" And that was the best. I laughed. I had to pause because I found that so hilarious coming out of Bill Burr's mouth. Ooh, Baby Yoda thinking he was the one that shot the guy, and he was raising up his hand and then like looked at it after the Mando took out the droid was very adorable. So I think this is another good episode. I wouldn't say it's the best of the season, but it was still highly enjoyable. I loved the look at the New Republic security droids. They were pretty neat. I always like different looks at droids and new designs, so I'm never gonna complain about a new droid. Oh wait, sometimes I do. Scratch that from the record. I did originally, when the Force Awakens teaser came out, complain about BB-8, and then I fell in love with him. So sometimes I do complain. Just.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more Star Wars videos.